today's cook, we're gonna have the battle of the Wagyu crust, and we're gonna find out which one is better. Is it charcoal or deep fried? There's only one way to find out, so we gotta do this test. So let's do it.
Lately,
this is a Wagyu rib roast. It is a marbling score 8. You can already tell the marbling from the cryovac. But once I open it up and put it on the table, now you can really tell.
everything's crumbling. All the windows are shattering.
In order to appreciate this prime rib as best as possible, I am going to trim it, removing quite a bit of the fat. I know some of you are cringing, but when you have this kind of marbling and intramuscular fat, it is the right thing to do. If you don't remove it, your seasoning will not penetrate, and you want a flavorful prime rib. Since there's quite a bit of intramuscular fat already, you don't want to bite off a big chunk of fat. So for prime cuts and Wagyu, it is okay to trim it. Now, to be very clear, I don't throw my fat away. It has several different applications for it, and you will see it in a very future new video. Once I was done, this is what it looks like.
Taking, everyone's grabbing.
This meat is so tender, by me just handling it, it's falling apart. And as you can see here, we have the eye and the cap. And if you don't tie these, they will completely fall apart in the cooking process. Since this experiment is about 2 different crusts, I decided to split it in half. For large cut like this, I like to dry brine it. And what that means is that I will be seasoning it now. I'm going to be leaving it in my refrigerator uncovered so that the seasoning can penetrate deeply into the meat. I started with a very light coating of olive oil. This is just so that it ensures that my seasoning will stick. Once that was done, I heavily coated it with Guga's rub. If you want additional flavoring on your meat, I recommend adding more salt. Guga's rub does not have a lot of salt, even though it has a tremendous amount of flavor. So for thick cuts like this, add a little bit more salt. To ensure I cook both of them to perfect doneness, I am using my wireless thermometer. For an additional layer of flavor, I'm making my famous garlic butter. And it's very simple. A whole stick of melted butter and some garlic paste. Remember, exact amount and ingredients always in the description down below. But now that we have our prime ribs ready, I am going to be smoking both of them at 225 degrees Fahrenheit until I reach an internal temperature of 125. Once that's done, one of them we're gonna sear with charcoal, and the other one we're gonna bread it and deep fry it for that wonderful crust. But now I say it is enough talking and it is time to cook them, so let's do it.
Angel, we have these beautiful prime ribs over here. Are you ready to try it?
Let's do it.
We have 2 different kinds, everybody. With this type of meat, you want to have different texture if you have a large piece of meat like this. And obviously, you're only going to cook this for special occasions. I say enough talking and let's give them a try, yeah? Let's go for the grilled one first.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Let me know. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Wow, that is extremely flavorful. Oh boy,
yeah, that's the one.
Super tender.
Charcoal just makes everything better, bro.
And charcoal. Well, what about deep fry? You love deep frying. You deep fry everything.
You cooked it with charcoal too.
Yeah, I cooked it with charcoal too. Now, and I cooked it with charcoal and deep fried it. Make sure you grab a little bit of the crust. Here you go. Go for that one.
I will.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh Lord. Oh my God, they're so different, right? Completely different experience, everybody. Wow, so different. Oh my God, this one's so good.
I said this before on sous vide.
Yes, you did. What did you
I
say?
have been there before.
Yes, he has been there
With the other guy.
with Momao and Ninja.
No, the other guy.
Oh, that's right, my twin.
Yeah.
Ah,
I told him this. I'm gonna tell you now.
tell me.
They're both great. It's what you're in the mood for.
I agree 1,000,000%. They are both fantastic because they are very different from each other, and it depends what the mood you are in for. And obviously, if you're going to cook this for a special occasion, give your family member this type of experience. The meat is so big that you have space and room to cook it in different ways. And I recommend this one 1,000,000%. Make sure your oil is very, very hot, and make sure you only deep fry it quickly for 5 seconds so that you can burn the crust and you still get a perfect medium rare like I did.
Oh my God.
Are you alright, Angel?
Alright, so I went for one again and the other one again too. You can't choose.
Yeah, it is impossible to choose. I agree 100%. This one is so unique and it's so delicious.
You can't
This
choose.
crust is incredible. This one here, you get that charcoaly flavor together with the inside and the basting butter. It is incredible, everybody. I hope that you do it this way when your next holiday or special event that you might have. You enjoy it, Angel?
Do you see me? Like,
That's my take on a double waist prime rib, everybody, done 2 different ways. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.